How do you, Paul?
I'm all right, you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm just trying to sort it so I can see YouTube chat. I just want to say hello, everybody who's given me a big welcome. I'd like to thank all the people that sent me private messages. I am getting much better. Um, it was a shitty ride, I must admit. It was a horrible 4 or 5 week altogether. The last 3 weeks have been unbearable. But
What did you have? The COVID?
yeah, I got my missus got the COVID. Um, maybe over a month ago. Do you know what I mean? We thought it was just a flu, but it turned out it was COVID. I
Fucking.
then got it off her. You know what, mate? My wife, she had 2 days in bed, and she was back on her feet. She was right back on her feet. But she's a strong Irish woman,
That
man.
shows you what it is, doesn't it? The Irish blood in your and her,
That's
man.
right.
Strong women.
Yeah, but what about my Irish blood, Jamie? Do you know what I mean? Like I
Oh,
said,
Jesus, we don't get that, man. Like, it's always the women, the Irish women, and it's the
yeah.
same as the Scottish women.
Oh,
They're
of
stronger than us men up put together.
course they are. You know what I mean?
We get a wee cold, we're in bed for about 3 weeks. They get a cold and they're still doing all the housework, looking after the
That's
way.
right. Yeah, that's right. But
They're much
no,
stronger.
I feel much better. I'm not going to come on starting arguing with people or fuck all like that. But yeah, it's just great to be home. The worst thing about it is you can't have visitors in the hospital
No.
when you've got that.
There's
So
nothing like your own home, your own bed,
yeah,
comfort of your surroundings, watching what you want on the telly, talking to your family, and that. There's nothing
that
better. Like,
yeah,
even though the hospital are there to look after you, when they discharge you, it's the best feeling because you're like, at least I can go home now.
yeah. Of course, mate. Of course. So I thought I'd jump on, say hello, because I did see you in reels. I mean, I weren't going to go on reels, but I knew he was going to fucking ask the old fucking question. But what I told him is what I tell everybody. You know, what happens in our hangouts, I don't go running around the internet. And I let people who's been in there a long time, I leave them to fight their own battles, you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not in it now, but I need that for the past. And if anyone wants to, I had my ups and downs. I've had a few arguments with us,
Yeah, yeah.
but guess what?
Yeah,
They've stayed in there.
yeah, we've had a couple of ding dongs, haven't we, over there, mate? You know, but a couple of nights later, you're right, it's right. And that's how it
But
should be.
it stayed in the hang. It didn't go between fucking everyone
Yeah,
else.
that's right. And it shouldn't, you know, they're them things.
I'm just confused. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of speculation about this person, that person. And to be quite honest, unless you bring evidence to the table, then it's all hearsay. You know what I mean? You
That's
can't say
right,
nothing.
mate. That's right. That's
You
exactly
can't go
right.
in a court case and go, I believe this, I believe that. Well, the court's going to say, well, hold on a minute, where's your evidence?
Yeah.
You
Just
need
leave
to
it.
bring it. And there's no point at the end of the day, whoever it is, Skit says, I'd have done some nasty stuff, but
Yeah, yeah.
no one knows who it is. It's the same as Esau.
Exactly.
He's done his nasty stuff, but his name still hasn't came out yet. And at the end of the day,
Exactly. He hasn't.
he got to slip.
He's the only one I'm after. Him and Chrissy Morris. I won't stop until Chrissy Morris gets just. But
He's not
it's
been
all
around as much.
He's collapsing on anyway. He's like my fucking long useless. He's done and finished. His political fucking career's finished. His council career's finished. And I'm happy with contributing whatever I can do. You know what I mean? The guy's just 100% fucking liar.
Well, he's no channel that he went on to, and you fucking, I don't know if you've seen it or heard it, with Rodney fucking Case.
Oh, he's fucking bellend, isn't he? He's
I
absolute
will
bellend.
tell you one thing, Ross, because I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to say it on a stream, but I didn't know how to get hold of you anyway. I don't know if you sent a 40 when you was in the hospital to Rodney.
Yeah, well, to be perfectly honest,
Well, he sent it to Esau and it's been going round and they've been using it on the panel. So I just because of I've not seen you around and now I have, I just thought I would tell you because in case any of your family see that as not a nice
Oh,
And
no.
I tried to strike the channel for you about 100 times, but YouTube are just racist to the Scotsman, so it didn't work.
And the Irish, Jamie, and the Irish.
Hello, Cam, how are you doing, darling?
All right, Wasp, how's it going? You sound
Yeah,
much better, Wasp. You sound
I'm
much
doing
better,
it.
which is
Yeah,
which is
I
good.
am. Every day I'm getting a little bit stronger. The worst part about it is, I never realised, and there isn't an awful lot out there. There is if you search, if you do a few searches, is the thing with this COVID. It affects people mentally, and they don't even realise it, and it's proper affecting me mentally to the state where I couldn't stop crying. And things were coming into my head that happened 40 years ago. You know what I mean? And they're like clear as day. And you
You
start,
see, no, that's like Wasp. That's like kind of as I said about, and it's funny because I said it to Shell. I said like this will change Wasp. I said like when he will come out, he won't be the same man that he went in.
yeah,
I said because unfortunately this is kind of like a car crash moment where you nearly died, and it's like, whoa, shit, man. So everything it puts everything into perspective. So that's why I just jumped on because I'm fucking a squatter wasp, like, and I'm using
yeah.
my next door neighbor's Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'm a dog's phone, so like I'm just jumping on really quickly, but. You just look after you, Wasp, and spend
I
time
am.
with Margaret and your family.
Yeah.
Fuck all this on
Listen,
because it's all fuckery what's going on now, Wasp. And
yeah,
honestly, man, you're
yeah.
not well. Like, so get yourself back to don't fuck
No,
this
no.
shit. Fuck it.
Listen, just being at home with my family is improving me tenfold. You know
Well,
what
I
I mean?
knew that. I
No,
knew that. I knew that. Of course, you'd get out of
the,
the
ne-
hospital
the
if you were with your
next
family.
for the next 6 to 8 weeks, I'm bedbound. And that is until, even though I know I'm going to fuck it, I'm pretty good at healing. I always have been, you know what I mean? But the infection I've got in my lung, that's going to take at least six weeks. But what I did get, because my lung collapsed twice, is I've got a fungus growing in there. You know what I mean? Which is quite common with the virus. It's definitely it has definitely 100% changed me. And I'm on about the people who looked after me were just unreal. You know what I mean? And there's nurses, they're both male and female, as well as doctors and everybody else that works on them wards. And in Wigan, there's three. Well, there's four. You've got the main COVID ICU, the intensive care unit. I was only in there for a very small amount of time, and that was just to get. This was before my lung collapsed, and it was to get the lung working because the COVID, they're trying to shut all your respiratory system down. It wasn't too good. I didn't take well to the tablets, so they had to put, which was the mask that I used with Rodney. Now, I knew what we were doing with Rodney by sending that because Rodney shot me more than he shot anybody. I'm not going to go into it because I've got most probably 12 months of
But the
private.
only reason why I said that, because at the end of the day, I'll be truthful. Seeing that photo they put out, you didn't
Yeah,
look
it's
well.
not
You
nice. It's
looked
not nice, Wasp.
seriously. And do you know what? I could be my worst enemy. I don't wish death upon my worst enemy. At the
Oh,
end of
no,
the day,
oh, mate.
you looked absolutely rough. And I thought, you know what? What if his poor wife sees this or his family? Like, have a bit of fucking respect, man. The
No, the only
geezer's in hospital.
yeah, the
Listen,
only
Jamie, if he can talk like that around his 15-year-old kid to his daughter like that,
yeah,
and like talking about like how he'd fuck another woman and how he'd rape this, like if she looked like this star, you absolute mongol, you fucking fake Paddy, you ain't Irish. There's nothing Irish about you,
Aye,
and
but
your
it's just the
dickhead
border in
family
it
did get
because
fucking robbed. Keep telling you, knock is nothing.
at that point, people on YouTube that like Ross were wishing him well, but the ones that are suffering the most are his wife, his grandwins, his
yeah,
wains. They're all panicking, and then you got twats like that on the internet that are just adding
yeah.
to the grief for no reason.
Yeah, because Ross was getting fucked under the bus. He was getting
The
fucked
only,
under
the
the
only,
bus.
the only thing that bothered, well, my wife got upset, and one of my daughters got really upset. when somebody posted on my Facebook page.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
saying that they'd done it on me. It was off my son's Facebook. Well, our Jack's like me. He's not really fucking interested in Facebook. You know what I mean? I mean, he's so much. He's old, and I think the last time he posted anything, I don't know, but he might have been fucking 12. No, he weren't. But we're just. I'm not really a Facebook fan anyway. But it proper shut my wife, even though she knew I was alive. You know, it weren't like, oh my god, he's dead. She fucking knows I was alive because
Yeah,
even
but
though
she got a message to say like, "Oh shit, like is it true? Is
yeah,
wasp
yeah,
dead?"
yeah,
And she's
yeah.
like, "Did you die like in the fucking meantime that I seen you last couple of hours ago? What the fuck?"
The
So
thing,
I get that.
the thing is, Cam, right? I've said it a couple of times, but I would never do it. My son's got a very, very good job, and he's one of the top IT people and he works for the government, and he's got a really, really, really good job. No, his job is part of finding people who are trying to hack government fucking systems. He works on the COVID. I mean, he caught COVID as well, my son, but that was months ago. Um, if I wanted to really find Esau, I know my son would find him in a fucking day.
Fun him in a day, I guarantee your son would fun of that geezer in about 3 hours
Yeah,
flat.
yeah. But I would never do it because I would never jeopardize my lad's career for any fucking idiot. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. Only for that,
yeah,
I'd probably be like, "All right, son, go on, go do that shit. Go do that for shit for her." But yeah,
The only time I would ever contemplate something like that is if they come and cause danger towards my family. Then I think, do you know what? Fuck you, man.
yeah.
I am finding out who you are. But till then, as I say to everyone, sit back, strap in, because every fucker slips up at one point. You see when they slip,
Yeah,
you just start closing in,
that's
more
right.
people, and then that's it, you're in. The minute you're in, you watch them, they start squandering away. Someone will come up and they'll go, hold on a minute, I know who that fucker is. And I gives you every detail to them.
Yeah,
Shares
I mean,
very much.
honestly, my son is. He's. It's not that he's just good. He's good on PCs, internet, and all the Intel stuff. He's got access to all the greatest programs ever. He's got stuff which is better than what the fucking police have. You know what I mean? But like I said, I certainly would never, ever, ever. My lad went to college, then he went to uni. He grafted. You know what I mean? And he's only 30. He's not an old boy. You know what I mean?
Fucking
Uh,
hell, they were
I,
after retiring.
no, but he's got a really, really, really good, well-paid job. He gets paid that much. I mean, he was offered a company car and he went, no. And he just went out and bought himself, you know, man, I think he spent about 19 grand a couple of
Irish
weeks ago.
asked, she said, are you still on oxygen, Russ? And I'm glad you're improving.
Yeah, no, I'm not on
Scary
oxygen.
shite.
No, I'm not on oxygen anymore. I was, like I said, when my oxygen levels started dropping, and all this was before my lung collapsed. When it was all shutting up, they put you on oxygen anyway. Then they go to this other unit if it's not working, and it's the equivalent. The only way I can explain it, where you get some kind of idea. The final mass that I was on was the equivalent of if you're in your car at 50 mile an hour and you stick your head out the window. You know what I mean? That that's going into your face or your hand. That's the pressure that they're forcing in there. But that's on the last mass saloon type of thing. The other the one in between the one that they put you on and that one, it's not too bad. It burns all my nose, you know, the pure oxygen that it just burned all my nose. But, you know what I mean? I'm a very, very lucky guy. You know what I mean? Because in the last 4 years, I had my aneurysm 4 years ago. It was only, I don't know, maybe 4, 5, 6 months ago. I was told I was a diabetic type 2, and then unfortunately I caught this, i.e. COVID. So, but the worst thing about COVID is it's fucking emotionally fucking wretched. To
But it
where people,
also proves a point that even though you're an older age,
yeah,
it still shows that your body is stronger than what you probably thought it was, because
oh, you
that
can't, yeah,
illness has beaten some even younger people. And at the end of the day, it just shows that your body has got more strength and what a lot of people thought it had. Because to beat it and your lung collapsing twice, you've done brilliant. Because at the end of the day, that could have killed most people. But at the end of the day, it just shows.
yeah,
And your time's not. You're obviously you're kept here for a reason. So
yeah. The
whatever
weird
that
thing,
reason is, you never know.
the really weirdest thing about the COVID is when you get put on a COVID ward, it's not like it's something out of BT where they're all in. They're not. You know what I mean? The nurses just wear masks. You know, that's it. That's it. The nurses just wear the mask. There's no big fucking lock off things or nothing like that. But you'd think everybody would have the same symptoms, and they don't. You think the COVID would attack the same parts of the body. There were people dying. I spoke to 4 guys who died in the hospital when I was there. You know what I mean? And it's weird. I mean, it was one guy I was talking to him for 4 days, and I think he'd been in 10 days then. And I woke up. It must have been about, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I woke up because I could hear people talking, and I seen the curtains around his bed. But then when I was listening, he was having his last rites read to him by a woman priest. Anyway, when I woke up in the morning, I mean, within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, the black ambulance people came and took it, took the guy away. And it's things like that which affects a lot of people. But I think he was being attacked with other organs in his body. He was being attacked. It weren't necessarily.
If you have other health issues, right? Like, so
Yeah.
you have asthma or
Yeah. I do
bronchitis,
believe it.
anything like that. Yes, well then it will go and it will attack
Yeah,
there
it's
because that's
looking.
where it's weak. And
Yeah,
but
it'll
God
go
forbid.
around your body until it
Yep.
finds a way in there, and if
Yeah,
it
and
finds
then
a
once it does,
way
it's
in,
like kind of. And I hate cancer, I really do. But
yeah,
it's kind of like that. It's like once it sets in, it's like it has to go just spread.
100%.
yeah,
But then
So
also, I mean, a lot of people don't realise, but it's true. Till you actually face death right in the face, it
yep.
makes you appreciate everything that you have in life. And
yeah,
people
Yes,
say, "Oh, I
yes.
faced it." No, I'm talking facing it. Basically, you're on your last legs. You look as if
And
you're
you
out.
see, I can hear that. I can hear that
Mhm.
in your voice, was because I've been there, and I know when you see that, you're like, oh shit, oh
yeah,
shit. I could be that one on that stretcher. Actually, I should be that one on that stretcher.
yeah,
Gone out there dead, and I'm still alive. Why? So okay, Lord, I'm
yeah,
gonna take this and thank you for blessing me. That you didn't take me for whatever reason it was
yeah,
that
yeah.
day. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. And I'll every day, I may not act it, but I'm grateful that I'm here. I'm grateful that I'm here. So
That's right.
yeah,
Grateful.
I hear it, and I recognize it was. And
You're
I've said it.
grateful that you wake up in the morning. You're grateful that you go to bed at night. You're grateful for your
Yeah,
family. You're grateful to even walk down the shops
Grateful
and
for
that. When you
the
face
little
that
things that
fear,
you took for
yeah,
granted, right? The little things, and then even the big things like your family that you didn't think you took for granted. But then when you're there on your own, and it's like, oh shit, I almost lost you. I almost left you behind.
yeah. I mean, the worst part is you are on your own. Well, you do
Yeah,
feel
yeah, yep.
that.
And when you're on your own,
Yeah,
that's when shit that's the mental bit you talked
I'm,
about, was
I'm,
right. That's when it hits. That's when it
you,
hits. Like.
you do get FaceTime. I mean, I spoke to my wife every day practically. You know what I mean?
It's not the same though. It's not the same though. I
No,
know what you're saying.
it's
I know what
not.
you're
You
saying.
know what I mean? Just holding a hand
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Just
you
even
are
five
on your
a
minutes.
million
You know
times
what I
better.
mean?
You know?
you
So,
are
and
on
I
your
get
own
that. I
though.
get that.
That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's a battle with the mental strength, because you are on your own.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the only way you're getting out of this to get back to the loved ones is fighting it yourself. So
Yep.
it's a battle between you, your mind, and your body, and
yeah,
that drains you every day. But it helps you in a way when you can just hear your family's voice and they're like, listen, if I can get there, then I could see them again. But to get there is a struggle. And even when you do get out the hospital, it can still take you weeks to recover and get back to your actual
it will.
You might never get back to yourself. You might never. That's the thing, Jamie. You because of all the shit that you went through in that, and you see people think like, oh, but like that like other people have been in the hospital like for months and months and came out like even better. Yeah, well, we're not all the same. Not all the same. Some people
Everyone's
come out
body and
a
mind
different
deals with
person. You come out with different
everyone's
person.
body mind deals with different trauma in different
Of
ways.
course, we don't all fit into one box. No
That's
matter how much
why
we try
the
to throw
world
us
is
into
made
it.
up of so many different people. Because if we were all the same, the world would be stupid. That's why we're all different. We all deal with things a different way. Are you still an atheist, Wasp, or do we have you back? Oh, that's what
Are you
Irish is
still an
asking.
atheist, Wasp? Or do we have you back as a Christian, Wasp? Are you back? Come on there, Wasp. Don't tell me that you don't feel it.
I'm one of them people who is. I would like to say I'm a kind of a realist. A proper friend of mine, a friend, not a mate, a friend. He is very, very religious, but he's not. He doesn't go to church. He's more religious than anybody that goes to church. He's the most religious guy I know. No, it's weird. It's weird. He's tried for an awful long time. He swore. He came and seen me last night, yesterday, and I mean, he's had a bad time. He's only young. He's about 5 years younger than me. He's been with his wife since they left school. She died of cancer 2 years ago, but she had the cancer for 10 years. They actually give her, a matter of months to live. But he's really into remedies and stuff like that. And they had an extra 10 years together. Now, I know he prayed for me. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that it didn't. He gave me a book a long time ago. It's called The Biker's Bible. And I have started having a look through it, but I'm just not getting the connection. I do believe there is something. Religion to me is, I don't know. I don't know, and I certainly don't want to talk.
You don't know. It's entirely up to you what you believe in. But obviously, to us, you were brought here and brought back and brought out of that hospital. God's wishes brought you out because that's what we believe.
And you know what? You never have to go back to church. You never have to I mean, all right. I mean, you should pick up the Bible every now and again. But even if you don't make you any less all right, or any of us will be like, oh, what's that doing? It's not, as I said. For me, it was just like, okay, Lord, I hear you. I hear you.
I'd love to do a stream with my friend.
It'd be an interesting one, Wasp. It'd be an interesting one.
The thing is, it makes so much sense. You know what I mean? It's crystal clear, the message that he's given me. It's just I can't
digest it. You can't break it down, yeah?
Yeah, I can't. Who knows? Who knows? I am open to any offer like that. I'm not. I do believe that it weren't me. It weren't me who got myself out of that. I know that because I weren't strong enough to get out of that. I can't go upstairs because I can't walk upstairs. You know what I mean? But that's just, I've been on my back I was in there for 26 days on my back. You know what I mean? And honestly, God, I've got chicken legs. I'm like, fucking who's these arms? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 26 days I'm not using your hands and legs, lost, man. Oof.
And I've got a physio team which are going to start working on me, but they can't work on me until they fix the fungus and the infection in my lung, which could take 6 to 8 weeks. So another 6 to 8 weeks really where I can't walk. I mean, I've got a Zimmer frame and everything. It's fun. I mean, I find it funny. My wife laughs at me. People say, oh, she shouldn't. But that's just our humour. you know what I mean? I've been with my wife for 40 years. You know what I mean? It's like we're not. Her name's not even Margaret. You know what I mean? It's just
No, I know, I know, I
we
know.
all call her Margaret. You know, but no, it definitely changes people. All I want to do, which is what I am going to do on the first live that I do when I go live, is try and tell people do take precautions, because I'd hate to see anybody get it. You know, and it isn't just the old. I mean, people call me an old, but I'm 60. I'm more old. I don't feel old. Do you know what
No,
I
I
mean?
know, I know, Wasp, I
My
know.
father, both on my mother and father's side, they lived to good ages. You know what I mean? Not just my mother and father, my aunties, my uncles, my nans, my granddads. They all lived good ages. So I'm not one of these people that thinks, oh, I'm going to be dead before I'm 65 or I'm 70 and I can't do the thing. I'm just not one of them type of people. You know what I mean? But what you lose in strength and speed and
Well, of course, you slow down. I mean, but like
yeah,
what you lose in
you
speed, you
gain
make up
more
in other
because
areas. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
so yeah,
You
you know,
start
so
thinking about
you give up
things
one
that
thing when you got
never
another.
interested you before, and then all of a sudden you find it interesting, and
Mm.
things just start fitting into place. But let me just say you this, and I'm going to finish on this because I've just seen a car pull up outside, and it's a couple of my friends who they'll be in a minute. The people who have a motorhome like me and my missus. Um, Out of every bad, good comes out of it. Now, whether that's God, whether that's Jesus, I don't know, but I do know out of everything bad, and it doesn't matter how bad it is, and I don't mean immediately, but you will see, everybody will see a good that will come out of everything.
Aye, out of every bad situation in life,
Yeah,
you can always take a positive
yeah.
out of it. Doesn't matter how
Yeah,
bad
oh,
it is.
yeah, yeah. You know,
Or
if
as the Bible will says, as one door closes, another door
Another one
opens.
another one
opens.
opens, yeah.
So
So,
yeah, you know what I mean. But that's it. Listen, Wasp, I think that will be a comeback, a good one. That if you talk about, especially with the cocoa, because the way it's
yeah,
going
yeah,
on
you're
and
right,
shit like
you're right.
that. You know what I mean?
And
And
don't forget, I was one of them people who
yeah,
I
no, I
still,
know, I
still
know.
believe this
Listen, I am
worldwide
one of them people, right, Was, but I don't take the
agenda
piss.
for it.
Why? Because my family have had COVID. I don't take the piss. I don't like. No, listen, I just don't. Why? Because that mask will do me more damage than good. So
Yeah,
yes, I don't want to wear that. But as I said, I will take precautions and other things. Yes, for
yeah,
other people and shit
definitely.
like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that. I'm going to endanger other people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But like I get what you're saying, and I think it will be good to talk about, to come back and talk about that. That'd be a good one.
too right, too right. Anyway, I'm not being ignorant.
Take it
Um,
easy, Wasp, and God bless, and
I'll
look
speak
after
to you
yourself.
all very, very soon. And everybody sent me messages. Thank you very much.
Take it easy, Wasp. Night and God
Things
Take
like
bless.
it
All right.
easy.
things
Night,
like
God bless.
that give you strength, you know.
Yep.
So I'll speak to you all soon. Take
Night,
care.
God
Speak to you
bless,
Okay.
soon,
Wasp.
Bob.
Take it
Take it
easy.
easy.
Okay, look. Let's see. I can never get out of these. Oh, I'm not even in it. That's why I'm on YouTube.
Press the right
Yeah.
button, right.
You know what? The amount of things I forgot to do on my computer, I'm like, how the fuck do I do that? You know what I mean? And it's all coming back. The old head's starting to fucking. The wood's drying out, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I'll catch you all later. Bye bye.
I Kaz, I'll see you in the chat. I listen, just because some people are religious, some people aren't. At the end of the day, there is nothing against either being it or not being it. At the end of the day, it's what path of
It's
life
your
that everyone
choice.
else
It's
wants to
your
take.
choice, mate. You know what I mean? That listen, you see, that's
You
the
should
thing about
never be
being a
pushed
Catholic. We
into
don't we
following.
don't push, right? We stopped doing that like maybe in the 1800s, right? We stopped killing each other if we were the wrong sex. So well actually what we're talking about, that still goes on a little bit. Shit, shouldn't even say that.
Like
Anyway, forget about that.
if you push
We don't
someone
push
into
it on.
religion, then they're not
Listen,
following
you
it
don't have
through
to be
a belief.
people
They're
think.
following it through being pushed. So at the end of
Yeah,
the
but
day,
people think that you
you
have to
just
go
follow
to
what you want
church
in
and shit
life.
like that. You know what I mean? No, you don't, right? And you see, because of what happened with the church, a lot of good Christians left, right? And I understand that, but as I said, yes, I was in a similar situation, obviously not with Coco, but it was like, yeah. And as I said, when you have that realization, it was like, all right, Lord, all right, because yes, those bitch was like, oh, yeah, whatever. It was just doing, it was just madness. And as I said, I was like, all right, Lord, I hear you.